أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي ربنا زدنا علما آمين يا رب العالمين. Welcome to lesson 3 of our study of advanced Nahw and structures, and this is level 4 of this Arabic studies. Today, inshallah, we are going to continue with Fa'al and Nakisa that are commonly known as Kana wa Khawatuha. We have already learned in the previous sessions that this fairly term that which is a regular verb has three things that we look for. That is, it has an action, it has tense, it has pronoun, and it is very important that we should know that it has a pronoun sided because in itself, this fail, the verbs in the Arabic grammar actually a full sentence like nasara, like we have kharaja, like dakhala, fataha. So like nasara, he have like fataha, he opened. So we see that we have a pronoun inside this verb, inside this fail, we have a verb, we have a tense. Like the all those words that I mentioned are all in the past tense. So we have the tense, the zaman, the time inside it, the action like nasara, dakhala, fataha, and kharaja. They all have an action inside it, and also the pronoun because it is we know that this is wasiha. So it is very important to that we should know that it has a damir, it has a pronoun in itself. So this is our failita that we commonly know have studied. But failinakas, we know that it has the time part, but it doesn't have the action. That is why we call it defective fail or a nakas fail. Also, for a Nakas file, we should know that it has an isim. It doesn't have a file because we do not have the action in for this because for this common word like kana, it means he was. So he was. We do not see any action inside it, but we do see a pronoun. We do see a time because he was means it is talking about the past tense. So we do see in some way the time and the pronoun, but it doesn't have the action. So also we learn about few examples. We see that this kana, these afal naqisa enters a jumla ismiya and they do some actions like they make these all afal naqisa. We have a group of or set of afal naqisa that are called kana khwatuha. They do some changes, they make some changes in jumla ismiya, like the mubtada becomes a ism of kana and that remains marfu, and the khabar changes into the khabar of kana, and that changes into mansoob. And we also learn about the Arabic definition for أفعال الناقصة that is أفعال ناقصة تدخل على المبتدأ والخبر فترفع المبتدأ ويسمى اسمها وتنسب الخبر ويسمى خبرها. So this أفعال الناقصة where enters مبتدأ and خبر, this they makes a مبتدأ it's into رفع and that is already into رفع in its رفع state, but we call it the ismuha, and this is ha refers back to afal naqis or fail naqis. So, and also the khabar becomes in the state of nasab, and we call it the khabar of kana or khabar of fail naqis. And we also learn the names of the different types of kana wa akhwatuha, like kana, laysa, asbaha, zalla, amsa, bata, adha, sara, ma anfaka, ma fatiya, ma dama, ma zala, ma bariya. And inshallah, one by one, we are going to look into them as well. We also look into the tables for the Faili Madi and the Faili Mudari for Kana, this Faili Nakis Kana, that is the most famous one, Kana Yakunu. And we also see that we have the pronouns that they are. These pronouns that are the visible pronouns, they are they will be called as the isim kana. So here alif is name that shows the dual form is isim of kana. Here waul jama is the isim of kana. Here nunun niswa is isim of kana, and in all of them the ta al file is isim of kana. So and also for huwa in here, just like the fail, we know that for the complete fail tam for huwa in here there is always a possibility of an outside doer. So in the same way, this kana and kanat has an inside doer that the mir mustatir. Also When we are talking about kana and kanat, we can look for an outside isim because we do not have a doer for these fairly nakis. Also, for this, and we will also call it the isim kana, and that will be the outside one. So here, this for the failure mudare, we have this chart yakunu, yakunani, yakununa, takunu, takunani, yakunna, takunu, takunani, takununa, takunina, takunani, takunna, takunu, nakunu. We have here also the alif is nine, the waw jama, the nun niswa, the ya mukhataba. All of them are the isim of kana because we do not have a file. Also for kunu, we have the min mustatir ana. Isim kana for nakunu, we have the mir mustatir nahnu, isim kana, and for yakunu, we have the main masdar huwa, and for takunu, these both, this is the here and the anda isim kana. And today, inshallah, we are going to continue with these examples, and we'll see that how it is when we have this Allahu Alimun Hakim, we have this structure, we have already done this structure, like we'll see that how it is going to affect the sentences when kana enters a jumla ismiya, and also we are going to compare it with inna as well. So here we have this common this sentence. We have seen this example many times in the Quran. Allahu alimun hakim. This is a jumla ismiya in which Allahu is mubtada, and this is alimun hakimun as the khabar أول and خبر ثاني. So we have this جملة اسمية with مبتدا and خبر. Now let's see the effect of kana when it enters the جملة اسمية. We have learned that the مبتدا becomes ism of kana and it remains marfu, while the khabar becomes the khabar of kana and it changes into the mansub state. So here we see Allahu alimun hakimun is a common jumla ismiya with mubtada and khabar, while when kana enters, this becomes ism of kana because the here we know that this is the Hua version, so it can have an outside ism. And here the next sentence that the word that we see that is Rafa in the state, it will be a ism of kana because this is marfu. So then Aliman Hakiman both are in the state of nasab, so they become the khabar of kana. So how is it different from inna? Let's see. Inna Allah alimun hakimun. We know that the ism of inna is always nasab, while kana, here we see the ism of kana is marfu. So it is completely opposite. In in the sentence where we have kana, we have the ism of kana in the state of marfu, while in with inna we have the ism of kana in the state of nasab. While its khabar, you see alimun hakimun remains rafa. While for kana, the khabar changes into mansoob. So here you see this is completely opposite to inna. Kana is opposite to inna and inna is opposite to kana. For kana, khabar changes into mansoob, while here khabar remains in the state of rafa and it is marfu. So when we talk about this, kana Allahu aliman hakima and inna Allah alimun hakim, it is very important to learn about this kana plus Allah lafzul jalala. So let's see when kana is used with Allah lafzul jalala, what happens? So this is very deeply connected with both, you can say, the Arabic grammar and also the Quranic style. Um, uh, you have to see that how kana behaves when it is used with Allah's name. We know that kana means he was, so it is it is translated as he was. But when it is used with Allah's name, it reflects his eternal and unchanging attributes. So uh, you see, with Allah's name, it refers to His eternal attributes existing beyond all the time. So, and this is a beautiful intersection of the Nahw and faith that it increases our appreciation of the language of the Quran. Like normally, the verb of kana, like we know that it means was, and it used to talk about the past. So, and we have seen this, the examples when we have used the word kana, which enters the Jumla Ismiya. But when it enters or it is used with Allah's name, Kana appears like here, Kana Allahu Aliman Hakima, and Allah has always been all knowing and all wise. Like it shows Allah's eternal attribute. Like it means like Allah has always been. Like He is like He will always be, and He has always been. So. It is showing his like eternal past, present, and the future, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name and attribute are not limited by the time, and they are everlasting and unchanging. So when you see Kanallahu in the Quran, it reflects Allah's perfection and eternal nature, like our Kanallahu Alim and Hakima. It just describes his eternal attributes. So this tells us that Allah's knowledge and wisdom are timeless, like Wakanallahu Aliman Hakima. His mercy and forgiveness are not recent or not new, they are eternal. And this is like it has balagha inside it, it has its deepness or eloquence inside it. So kana like we know that it usually indicates the past, but when used with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's name, it refers to eternal existence and attribute. It shows that Allah has always possessed those qualities in the past, now, and always will. So this is Allah has always been and is ever knowing and wise. وَكَانَ lahu aliman hakima. So this is the beauty of kana plus lafz al-jalala. When they both combine, it shows Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's eternal attributes. So with this, inshallah, we'll conclude this session. I'll see you, inshallah, with the next session. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.